welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about why 99% will fail. And are 200x gains a fact, or is it a fable? Is it possible? Can that happen with CRO Coin? Can that happen with other coins? Is it too late? Are we early, or are we at just the right time? Guys, all right, we are at 8,250 subscribers. When we reach 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. So subscribe right now. Let's hop into this video. So right now we are trading at a very good level here. We're still consolidating. It seems like we just want to stay at that $28,000 level, which I am absolutely okay with. I like to see that. Bitcoin dominance, however, is coming down, which is quite interesting. I am speculating that I think that the 44.5% Bitcoin dominance level is probably the low when it comes to Bitcoin dominance. I think that we probably will start to see ourselves come up to the 50%, maybe even higher than 50%, leading into the Bitcoin halving when Bitcoin really makes some significant moves. And I do think that based on past events, there is a good chance of that happening. I mean, if the 4-year cycle is true, then there will be a time right after the Bitcoin halving or right before the Bitcoin halving where Bitcoin just moves a significant amount and the alts just can't really catch up until we start to trade sideways, which might not be for that true altcoin season might not be until maybe halfway through 2024, maybe even during 2025. So be prepared for that, guys. And the reason why I want to emphasize on that, this Bitcoin dominance level, is because I want to talk about how there's people that always talk about 100x gains, 200x gains, 1000x gains, and all of that stuff. Let's talk about first about CRO Coin here. Let's look at CRO Coin because it's important that we talk about, can we get a 200x? Right now, no, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Not right now. Maybe in a significant period of time. 200x gains is massive, guys. That's like a $14 CRO Coin. There would have to be a lot of things happening for us to achieve that. We would have to see the total market cap go up massively. We would have to see they would have to burn CRO coins. But I will say, is it possible? Is it possible in the next couple cycles? Yes, I think if CRO Coin and Crypto.com survive this bear market, there's no reason they won't survive the next bear market. And I think that the gains could potentially reach a 200x potential here. Okay. But I will say that when it comes to 200x gains and 100x gains, whatever they are, the most important thing to be really looking at is these smaller cap altcoins. And, right now, in my opinion, is probably not the best time to be buying them. Like I said, we were talking about this Bitcoin dominance level. When the Bitcoin dominance really starts to move to the upside, it will suck up a lot of the liquidity out of these altcoins because people will start piling into Bitcoin, start FOMOing out, selling their altcoins and dumping it into Bitcoin. When Bitcoin starts to go, say, from 30K to 50K in maybe a week or 2-week time frame. I mean, if you start to see those moves, it's going to pull the liquidity out, and people are going to start FOMOing into Bitcoin. And honestly, in my opinion, when you start to see that, that's when you should start looking for these smaller market cap altcoins. And when I'm saying small, I'm talking underneath $1 million, underneath $10 million. Anything underneath $10 million is pretty risky in my opinion. Honestly, anything under $100 million is kind of a little bit too risky for my risk tolerance unless I'm trading with, a small amount of money that you can go spend on lunch money. But, that's what, if your entire agenda and your strategy is about chasing those types of gains, then have at it. I mean, everyone's strategy is different. People have different strategies for different reasons. And, if that's your strategy, then I would say wait until we have this big Bitcoin dominance move to the upside. You see these altcoins bleed out a little bit. And when we start to have that huge move where Bitcoin moves up and starts to trade sideways, that's when you should really start looking for these smaller cap altcoins. You should really start looking for the under 100 million, under 10 million, even underneath $1 million market caps. I mean, underneath $1 million market caps is, talk about 200x. That's easy. It's easy for a coin that's worth $100,000 or $300,000 to go to 300 million. It's very, very possible, and maybe even go to 600 million, make it the true 200x. It's very, very possible. So if that's your strategy, more power to you. But I personally, not financial advice, but I personally go for the long term. If you're here right now in this bear market listening to this video, and there are so many more safer, better risk to reward ratios for your where your money should be right now. There's Bitcoin, there's Ethereum, and I don't like using the word guarantee when it comes to trading, but I do like to use the words like very probable and based on statistics. I lean towards one outcome over the other. And an outcome that I'm really leaning towards right now is that Bitcoin and Ethereum have significant gains, probably 5 to 6x's from here when we are talking about the peak of the next bull market. So, there are other safer plays. You don't have to just see the big number and chase after it, say, oh, I want to get this 200x gains, because to be quite frank with you, if you get into a coin and it goes to a 10x, are you going to really ride that out until 200x? What happens if you say yes, I'm going to wait until it gets to a 200x, and you wait until it's 120x your money, and then it comes back down and you don't make any of that money? It's very, very difficult to do this, and a lot of people think, oh, well, I'll just wait until I sell. Guys, it's very, very difficult to see your portfolio or a position size create such a massive multiplier on your money and either not take profit or not make any money off of it as you see it go up if you're waiting and waiting and then it comes down. So it's very, very difficult. There's lots of better strategies. Maybe you want to mix that. Maybe you want to sprinkle in the strategy of chasing these big 100x, 10x, 200x coins in the next bull market into your strategy of dollar cost averaging into some healthy blue chip assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum, CRO Coin. Maybe you want to throw that in there. But guys, I really wouldn't, not financial advice, but I really wouldn't recommend that you specifically go and chase after these types of coins and going for these huge gains. It's very, very dangerous. But let's talk about CRO Coin, because right now we are trading still significantly sideways. We are riding this 0.0689 cent level like our life depends on it. It is the razor's edge here, guys. And we've got a big break. We've got a big break coming very, very soon. So we're going to have to keep a very close eye on this. Let's take a look over at Bitcoin right now, because, guys, we are making fantastic gains here. On the monthly candle, we are up to 28,000. We are getting a monthly candle close in the next 22 days. However, if we do get this monthly candle close and it is above the $26,300 level, we continue these weekly candle closes and we get a monthly candle close with that, I am very, very bullish. That is bullish continuation from the bottom. We zoom out a little bit here, and it's very, very close to what the Bitcoin halvings were like in the previous cycle. Right after the bottom came in, we had these big moves to the upside, a little bit of recovery, and we're getting that same exact motion here. I think we have more upside here. I really do, especially if we're getting these candle closes above 26,300. That's a bullish continuation. And guys, I've been calling this out. I've been calling this out for a while now. For the past 6 months, really, I've been saying we've bottomed out. And now we're going to be making our way to the upside, and that's what we've done. And guys, if you would like to capitalize on some of my calls here, go in the description box below, sign up to BitGet, get an $8,000 sign-up bonus. All you have to do is click the link, deposit some money, sign up, open a trade, you can get up to $8,000 of sign-up bonus. Leverage trade your own risk, guys. It's a fantastic tool when you learn how to use it. So be very careful. You need to learn how to use it, but leverage trade at your own risk, guys. But, if you would have followed my call here, you would have made a very, very significant amount in the profit here from this bottom. It's very, very significant. I called this bottom, and we are up over 71% on Bitcoin. I think we have some more ways to go here, especially when we pay close attention to this level here of 26,300. If we get these daily candle closes above that, it's continuation. It's bullish continuation, especially where the S&P 500 is catching back up. We're starting to couple back up with the S&P 500, or I should say that the S&P is coupling up with Bitcoin, which is very cool to see. Guys, we are getting ready here. If we continue this motion to the upside on the S&P 500, we're going to have a continued risk-on asset rally But I think a lot of this depends specifically on what the Federal Reserve does. If they continue to print money or raise rates, we will have to see. I think if whatever they do right now is kind of I think it doesn't really mean much for Bitcoin right now. It really doesn't. I mean, if they come out and say something extremely hawkish, like we're going to be raising the rates by 1%, maybe we'll see some price action to the downside. But, you know, I will also say that I wouldn't be surprised if we trade sideways here for a little while because on Bitcoin specifically because, you know, we have another 11 to 12 months to the Bitcoin halving, probably about 11 months, give or take. But that doesn't mean we're just going to rally into the Bitcoin halving. We might like the previous Bitcoin halving, but I wouldn't be surprised at the same time if we trade sideways for a little bit here, guys, leading into this Bitcoin halving. Maybe sideways and up, but not break above 35,000. That's very possible. My main levels here are 19,500 to the lower ends of 40,000, leading into the Bitcoin halving. You know, you might say, Blacksea, that's a massive range, but it's really the range that we're looking at here. It's really the range that we're looking at here, and that the best way to be trading this is when you break above a level, you figure out the next level that needs to be broken through, what the next resistance and the next support is, and that's really how you trade. But guys, if you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now. Also, please consider becoming a member on the channel. Go below this video, click the join button. You get these awesome custom loyalty badges, as well as these custom emojis that you can use in our videos and our live streams every Tuesday and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And on top of that, you get access to our private Discord where there's NFT alpha, NFT whitelist spot giveaways, as well as trade signals, and more of a one-on-one community with Crypto Kip and I. And I am planning on bringing some DeFi strategies there, which I'm really excited about. But guys, that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.